you guys? This is your boy DJ Amazing, Simply Amazing. Y'all already know. You subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you know it's gonna be hot and spicy like fire. Oh, I was fire up here. But anyway, this is your boy DJ Amazing. Y'all know I'm about to go live in like 30 seconds, and you know when I go live, the conversation is gonna be crazy. I mean, right now, before I do anything, all of my social medias are right there. All of my social, I'm verified on some, not all. I'm working on the other ones. So yes, you can see my TikTok, Instagram. You see them all. I don't have to say all of that. But with that being said, I'm a little quenched. I need something to drink. Thank you. As you see, I got my cores, keep me hydrated from getting dehydrated. You see how I did that? But I'm a little thirsty. Good water. But that's it. That's all. I'm about to be live in like 30 seconds. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. And if you're not currently subscribed, subscribe. Oh yeah, I can't forget about it. If you are my 500 subscriber, you're gonna get this beautiful, sexy Stanley cup. And it's the 40 one. It's the biggest one they have, like the biggest one they have. And I'm gonna mail it to you, number 500 subscriber on my YouTube channel. And when I get this is your boy DJ Amazing, Simply Amazing. Y'all already know. You subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you know it's gonna be hot and spicy like fire. Oh, I was fire up here. But anyway, this is your boy DJ Amazing. Y'all know I'm about to go live in like 30 seconds, and you know when I go live, the conversation is gonna be crazy. I mean, right now, before I do anything, all of my social medias are right there. All of my social, I'm verified on some, not all. I'm working on the other ones. So yes, you can see my TikTok, Instagram. You see them all. I don't have to say all of that. But with that being said, I'm a little quenched. I need something to drink. Thank you. As you see, I got my cores, keep me hydrated from getting dehydrated. You see how I did that? But I'm a little thirsty. Good water. But that's it. That's all. I'm about to be live in like 30 seconds. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. And if you're not currently subscribed, subscribe. Oh yeah, I can't forget about it. If you are my 500 subscriber, you're gonna get this beautiful, sexy Stanley cup. And it's the 40 one. It's the biggest one they have, like the biggest one they have. And I'm gonna mail it to you, number 500 subscriber on my YouTube channel. And when I get to 1,000 followers, you're gonna get $75 cash. Ching ching. Oh, she did that. By the way, shout out to my daughter. She shot this. She's the baddest producer you ever want to meet. Like, she did this. Like, it's my daughter. I mean, it's in her DNA. But let me shut up and stop talking and let y'all get in tune. So 30 seconds counting down now. All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I am your hostess with the mostest. This is your boy DJ Amazing, Simply Amazing. And tonight's podcast is going to be a little bit different. We're going to talk about life, kids, and so many other topics that we don't just stick to one thing, we stick to many of things. If you're not currently subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that little like button. Hit the like button too. hit that subscribe button so you can know when I'm going live and get notifications. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I've already signed some of the people um, to invite to the live, and my co-host, she's currently at work, so don't she's at work. Seem like. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my co-host up. She was absent last week because she probably had to work and so many other things. Because life is life, and life be like that sometimes. So with that being said, I'm gonna bring my co-host up.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
Let me see. I think you still can see me, right?
I can see you, and I did share the link on the page, and I did share it everywhere else.
Oh, I forgot to do it on Facebook. You can, well, shit. You tag me in it, or you want me to just
I can
post it?
go on your page and post it on your page if you like while we in here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. While I do that, you can talk for a few seconds. Let me go on your page.
Well, I'm gonna be eating in front of y'all because I'm on break. uh, well, shit. We the only ones today.
No.
Okay. Well, I know we were kind of serious about the other two podcasts and everything. Sometimes we can spice it up a little bit.
Most definitely.
I'm just saying. So I'm not always boring.
For sure. Oh, you're never born when you're on this podcast. You drive up the numbers. Let's just say you bring in the numbers. I mean, I know I do too, but you bring up the numbers on your own.
Oh, y'all gonna have more with that. I'm trying to get me some added followers as well and stuff like that. So I haven't really been working on it anyway.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Okay. I
Let me
think.
turn the volume up. That's your friend calling. Y'all give me one
Well, who
second. You can
got
talk. I'm gonna get
mine? You
off
on
camera for
it?
a second.
All right. Well. Hmm.
Sorry about that, you guys. I had to step out real quick. Can you hear me?
Yeah, everybody in the mama can hear you, man.
Okay, I was making sure because I stepped away. I got my earbuds in. I'm trying something
Oh,
different
okay.
because
Don't
I
forget
didn't
to.
know my earbuds connect. I didn't know my earbuds connect to my MacBook. Didn't even know that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the topics tonight are life is lifing, kids, and many other topics that I said that you can choose from.
Oh, okay.
That
I
you
ain't
can
got
come up
that
with. I'm pretty sure you wrote something down or something. I know you were talking about
out of
something
my
like the
head.
movies.
Oh yeah, the movies was kind of lit though.
It was. And by the way, if you guys ain't seen Twister, the new Twister movie, go out and go see it. It was good. It was good. So with that, I'll open the floor up to you first, ladies first.
You said kids.
Life is life in the responsibility of being a parent. Now,
I
what is
can't
that
help you
like?
with that. I ain't got no kids, so y'all on your own with that part.
You ain't missing nothing. You
Yeah,
ain't
I
missing
should
nothing.
be.
I mean, you're missing spending your money if that's what. Well, like, we'll just jump right into it. Why not? You ain't missing nothing but financial support, stability for
Okay.
another human being.
Okay, but you kind of already had that plan whenever you dipped your stick and everything, and you knew the outcome. So when you dip unprotectedly,
Wait
you
a minute.
get the consequences.
Before you say I dipped, I'm gonna be honest. You know, this was at a time I didn't even know that I had. How can I say it the right way? Because I want to use it the right say it the right way. I had left something left something around her, and it made a baby. I didn't even know I even made a baby. That's the cleaner version. I know you got many questions. Okay, let me just flat out say I left it in the station and
Where's
didn't
another
know.
person up in this bitch?
I left the train in the station and didn't know I forgot to pull out the station. If that's the cleaner version of saying it. I didn't know she was mine for the first 3 years of her life. I didn't know. Go ahead. Go
Where's
ahead.
the other? So anybody else coming up? Because
And I mean,
nobody else coming up in this
I
joint.
know your friend is coming up. She had to come stop by, come get Azariah's glasses because he was hanging out with me today, and she left his glasses, so they just left. But I
Okay, let's
did.
go back. Let me hurry up. You left your seeds and everything. You forgot to throw away the rubber.
There was no rubber. It was
What
unprotected.
did
What
you
it
do?
was.
Leave your dick behind? God damn, you chopped that motherfucker off and just left it
No,
there?
no. What ended up happening is it was an intimate moment, and I did. I How do I say it the right way? This just is
Oh,
no
I
right
want to
way to
hear.
say it.
Oh, go ahead and spill the tea. That's what they be saying now.
At the time, me and her trusted each other enough to know we had intimates before and we never had any problems. But this one particular time, I guess she was ovulating, as I've been told later, and she got pregnant basically.
You fucked her.
Okay, that's a way of another way of putting it.
Dude,
Yes,
it's no
but
other
little
way.
wait a minute, but little do
Nah,
y'all
it's
women know.
no.
Hold on. As little do y'all women know, pre-com can get you wet. I mean, pre-com can get you pregnant too from a man.
It
It
doesn't
ain't
matter what
always
it
that.
is. If it shoot out, it's gonna, whatever shoots, leak out or whatever, sneak out. It's a possibility you're gonna get pregnant anyway. You're gonna you
Nah,
no you that pre warm up thing or whatever. You still got seeds in there. Them
that's
swimmers
true.
can look. Them swimmers can be like, "Oh, it's my turn. Let me hurry the fuck up and get up out of this bitch."
Well, what
Oh no,
that's
I'm.
probably what ended up happening
It
to
was
me.
like,
But none of
no, the little swimmer's like, oh, I exit a hole, now I'm back in the hole. Fuck. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's that wasn't no accident. You didn't leave something by accident.
it
You were
wasn't
prepared whenever
okay.
you
I'm
had
not gonna
sex.
say it was an accident having sex, but it was never an accident. I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, I did not. I knew. I knew somewhat, but I didn't know. If that make any sense.
What, she didn't tell you? She didn't want to tell you?
No, that wasn't it. She didn't. She didn't. I
Was she
wish she would
scared?
come up. My baby mama would come up. I can't. I wish she would come up and say something, but
Was she
I'm not
scared?
gonna put us on blast. I'm just gonna simply say we both had a common situation at the time, and long story short, I got a 12-year-old little girl right now and love her to death, but Lord help my pockets.
Well, whenever you're making them babies,
And the crazy part, I want another one. I want a son.
okay, so don't complain about your pockets then. So you
Yeah,
got a whole
yeah.
brand new breathing human being that you're responsible for. You got to provide. You got to put them first.
I'm
It's
counting her
gonna
years,
tear your
baby. I'm
pockets
counting
up.
her years. For she 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. About 6 more. Well, everybody say even after 18, you still got to take care. But I won't be financially responsible at that point.
You always look. You always gonna be there, even after she turns 18, cause she
Everybody
gonna
keep
want
telling me
her
that.
daddy. She gonna need help from her daddy.
Okay, what kind of child were you when you grew up? Was you more of a mom's daughter, or were you more of a daddy's girl?
Who, me? I grew up
Yeah,
with my
whenever you were growing
grandparents.
up.
I would say I grew up with. I was adopted by my grandparents. So
That those were your parents, so I mean that's your parents.
yeah. So I would have to say I was more um, around my dad because I followed him every damn where. When he had business meetings and all that other stuff and running errands, we just had like a bond.
Did
So
you
I
know
would,
when he got paid? Because some reason, somehow, some way, my daughter knows when I get money.
oh shit, I don't be. But see, I didn't really ask for shit. I was too active in school. You get what I'm saying? I kept myself busy. I didn't really ask. You know, they provided uh, for me, provided the needs that I needed. And if I had any activities, you know, whether it's school or outside of school, they would make sure that, you know, I needed whatever I
So it was
needed.
just understood. You didn't have to say anything. It was just understood. If you needed something, they got it, basically.
Yeah. And at the same time, I'm like, okay, I don't want to, you know, not saying I would be scared to be asking for shit
Yeah,
and
that's another
everything.
question. Was
It's
you ever
just,
afraid to ask your parents for stuff, or you was more like, hey, I need X, Y, and Z?
no, I was afraid. And the reason why, um, and everything, it was like, I realized at an early age, they were already working to death. And they already got so much on their plate. And I'm like, okay. And they sacrificed their sleep or their quality time with each other to spend time with me. We always spent time together. You get what I'm saying? So they barely had dates and stuff like that. But after my dad passed away, you know, that was a special bond. And I had mom. We had a bond, but it wasn't as strong as, you know, or whatever. But as I got older and all that other stuff, the bond between me and her increased.
Because
Uh,
that's all you had at the time. That's understandable.
yeah. So, and it really increased whenever, towards her, you know, her end of days, whenever I was taking care of her. You get what I'm saying? So, I've been simple all my life. Hell, I grew up around, I didn't grow up around kids. I didn't have no kid. There was no kids in the neighborhood. It was nothing but old folk.
So you
That's
got an
it.
old soul, basically. You got an old soul.
Too damn old. I mean, like, damn. And then it was like, I was raised, of course, in a Christian home. And then they were strict. So I couldn't, like, of course, like on the school nights, you know, a lot of parents don't do this now. But on the school nights, I can't go out and everything. I can't stay the night at a friend's house or whatever, sleepovers, none of that. If it's if it's school nights and everything, my ass is home.
It didn't change. Let me bring you up to speed of how stuff things have changed dramatically for this generation. This generation is more demanding.
Yeah.
This generation, it feel like the world owes them something. This generation is totally backwards. Then I don't even see kids riding bikes anymore, or playing basketball outside, or just doing the most basic of things. The things that I did whenever I was at it. All kids got is this.
The
And you
damn
know what?
phone.
Before somebody say anything to me, yes, it's my fault. My daughter the way she is because I gave her the phone too young. I can admit that I gave her the phone too young.
And then on top of that, I bet you don't have no do you have what is that? That parental or whatever you call it?
No, she doesn't have it.
That's the
But I
problem.
but I but I don't know. I can't speak for other fathers. I got passwords to all her stuff.
I
I
don't
check her stuff
passwords
periodically.
don't mean shit, man. They
Yes,
can
it
get
do because I
around a
can check
whole
her
lot of stuff.
inbox. I can check everything she got at any time.
Okay. I'm just saying I knew somebody that was a friend, well, she was a friend of mine, and at the time, and I was being supportive, and she's a very strict mother, and I don't blame her and stuff like that. So she has like the that child protection stuff. So, you know, uh, like with the social media and everything, that shit on lock. in certain things.
These kids know how to navigate through that. I'm not gonna. These kids know how to move around without all of that on there. Regardless if that's on. If them kids gonna do something, they gonna do it. That's just what it comes down. These kids are very smart when it comes to technology. Some of us not even hip to half of our social media, how to work our social media fully and get and use the full function as we do, as I do. Some of us don't even know how to work half our stuff, and they do.
That's why you got to keep up with technology with them.
Hello.
You got the phones, and then you got TikTok. TikTok is a bitch. The TikTok, and not trying to shame you, but what's that? Roblox. Those two right there, those are some dangerous shit for kids.
It
I don't
is.
care what nobody
I
said.
would agree. I would agree. But her mom monitors that part of it because she's over with her mom. When she's with her mom, my mom, makes sure she ain't talking to no grown because you got some men on that play that Roblox too.
Yeah, and they
No,
act
and the
like
only reason I
kids.
have it is keep up with my daughter. That's the only reason I even have it.
And then it's like whenever they doing all this chatting and shit, kids giving all the information. What the hell? Did you
I
catch the
don't
Holy
know.
Ghost?
No, no.
So anyway, they giving the information like address and all that stuff where they at. And then on TikTok, you got a whole lot of predators. There's a whole lot of them out there, and they showing their ass and literally and stuff.
I don't agree with what some of these parents let their kids wear on TikTok, or let alone some of these dances they be doing. Like sometimes I'll be like, "Where is your mother?" I
And then
better
on
yeah,
top of
where's your
that,
father?
you can some schools are allowing that shit whenever they do like the little drill team or whatever. Dude, no kid don't need to be twerking on the goddamn field.
Hello.
So, but hey, a lot of these parents are so for it, they think that shit is cute.
Let's call it for what it is. A lot of these parents are just friends with their kid rather than being a parent. They'd rather be a friend with their kid than to be a parent.
Well,
You can't be both. And I learned that the hard way. You can't be friends with your child. I learned that the hard way. You can't
and
be.
you know what else is crazy? It's going to be a whole lot of people in the school that work in the school and the school districts. They might get mad at this. I really don't care. But you know how like whenever they be posting the kids like in the classrooms or on the buses and stuff like that. You post it on social media, but you don't know who the fuck is looking. They watching kids. There's predators online. That's probably on your damn page that you're friends with, and you posting. Y'all going on a field trip and you showing every fucking kid, like where they went and all that other stuff. That shit is dangerous.
I
Now,
could I
whenever
could I could I
we
could
were,
go ahead.
yeah, I need you to think. I need everybody to think, but nobody thinks. When we were in school, we went on field trips. We had a fucking slip. We went on and had our time. They didn't take no pictures and post shit, link it on the internet. We over there,
Again,
you know what I'm
again,
saying?
we live
We
in a
had
different day and
our.
time.
We need to bring that shit back because people are putting way too much shit on social media, and social media is very dangerous. And then you got all these children and all that stuff, and y'all, like you're allowing a whole lot of things without realizing it.
Well, I have seen an increase. A lot of kids coming up missing. Like that's becoming a thing. Like a lot, even
Somebody's
in Beaumont
watching
in
them,
Houston, these kids are
and
just
it's
popping up missing.
and it's sad, and it's like you got all these. Somebody's watching your social media. Like I said, it can be. They don't even have to be your friend on Facebook. They can follow you. People can still follow you without being your friend on Facebook.
This is true.
So anytime that you post your children or that y'all going out of town or they in activities or whatever and you
And that's
posting
the best way
shit,
to get your house broken into. Tell people, hey, I'm going out of town this
just
weekend.
yeah, that too, but your ass can get followed too. Boom. I be thinking all kind of shit. I think ahead and I overthink shit. And that stuff is scary
Well, you don't
dealing
want to
with
live a life
children.
in fear. You have to live your life too. You can't live a life in fear. Every time you turn around, you're thinking of somebody's wife. You just have to live your best life, and just be more. Know your surroundings. Know if something feels off or look off. More than likely something is off. I tell my daughter all the
Yeah,
time, if it look wrong, it feels wrong, and you just feel a certain kind of way, then pay attention, right? You need to be paying attention a lot.
I hear you. But when you send your child off to school, okay, they're not home with you. They're not at work with you. You know what I mean? For those, I don't know how many hours they do at school now.
7 hours. Sometimes I think it's 7 hour. Like, yeah, 7 hours.
Let's say uh 6 through 8 hours a day for on the weekdays for the children. You're away from them. Send them to school. Some of the schools have security, some don't. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these schools are not gated. When I say I be thinking shit, I be thinking stuff.
Well, a lot of these schools you got to get buzzed in now. There's cameras. I do notice the increase of, they buzzing you in.
Yeah, but a lot of the people that some of the a lot of these people that supposed to be checking out visitors or watching or whatever after these children, why are they being taken from the school?
What do you mean? Like, I don't understand what you mean by that part.
Some kids can be taken from the school
If
and
it's not by that
everything.
parent, if they not on that paper, you can't come get
No,
your
no, no,
kid.
no, no. It don't always work that way. So you mean to tell me I want you to look shit up. Some cases are like they'll pretend, I don't know, they'll pretend to sound like that person or whatever. It can be like a custody battle or whatever, I don't know. But some of these children can be taken out without somebody's portraying to be their parent, or they just get snatched up outside, and the person that's supposed to be monitoring these children not really can't keep focusing
Well,
on
you
all of
got
them.
some people that allow. Yeah, I mean that goes on the person that's answering the phone at the schoolhouse, the person that's answering the call and is signing the guest book. You know, I think they should, because I personally know a little bit about that, because when I go visit my daughter, if I need to go visit her or whatever the case may be, they scan me in. Well, they check me to make sure I match. I think what they need to do is have pictures of the parents in the book now.
Yeah.
Have pictures of the parents, the father, the daddy, whoever it is coming to come get the child. I believe they need to have a picture of the parent, of the actual parent that's allowed to pick them up. If they don't match
Uh-huh.
the picture, you can't pick them up.
Do you think they need more security?
Oh, I've been saying that. Even when that white boy went and shot up that school and killed all them people at that school, I've been saying that. I've been saying that for years. They need to up security for the schools. People like us that know, people out there that can walk around and we know when something is up. We could tell when something about to jump off. They always get these old people who just sit there and really don't do nothing. Hell, for the most part, if things go left, they're not gonna do nothing. They're gonna call the popos. They're not gonna even do nothing to save nobody's life.
Are it like the security guards that they have? You might as well say like me and everything. We can't carry no damn weapons. You get what
That's
I mean? You can
crazy.
call.
I
You
mean,
can
my own
call.
company, I can
You know
carry
what I'm
my own,
saying?
but I
Some
mean,
of them, are guarding in the schools, but they can't do nothing. It ain't like they can't carry no weapon. All they can do is just tell you, hey, you can't enter or
well,
whatever.
I know they're trying to pass a bill for teachers to have, but some teachers don't need their gun because
No, hell no. All teachers
they
don't need
mentally.
no
Because
damn
what's gonna happen one time when a student pisses that teacher off and that teacher raises the gun and say, "You say something else, and I'm gonna shoot you," and then there it is again. Now we got teachers shooting students for stupid reasons. You're gonna have an incident where it's gonna be a parent and a student get into it with the teacher. The teacher gonna shoot that child, but they gonna say they was in fear for their life.
So with the school, like how they had like the school shootings and everything, are all teachers in the world being trained on what to do in their classes. They should make that mandatory. How to a certain way to lock be really if there's like a shooter on campus and it's notified, how can like are they being trained on what to do to lock their classrooms and
That's
all
probably
of
what they do in most parts, most schools, what they do. But to me, here's an upgrade to me, and just me thinking out loud. Ever since I saw that school shooting, I think they need to put cameras in all the classrooms and let the parents have access to that classroom so they can see what their child is doing, or just see what their child is doing.
oh hold on wait sorry
That's just
okay
my opinion. They need to have cameras in every classroom. Like like I don't know if you ever had that, if I've ever been to it. My daughter was in gymnastics, and if I couldn't be there, I could pull it up on Zoom and I could watch it. You can watch the audio and video. You can tap into that. You get the passcode, and you can see how good you can see what your child is doing in gymnastics live, even though you're not there. I believe
I
they can
honestly
imitate that
I
the
don't have
same
an
thing in
issue
the
with that.
classroom.
I think that's a good idea because I mean like you want your kids protected and you trust in the school district or whatever activity or wherever your children are to get their education. You're trusting them into strangers. You might as well just say that. Strangers that's supposed to be, giving them the skills, the knowledge, acknowledgement, and basically teaching your children. You get what
And
I'm saying?
some teachers ain't even doing that. They're doing other things with these students. Well, I mean, that's
But
becoming
like I
more of a
said,
more
that's why
thing.
they need cameras. That's why they need cameras and everything.
I believe
Nobody
teachers
should
should.
argue.
I believe teachers should wear body cams. I don't know how you feel about that. I think teachers should wear body cams. Why not?
Um,
Why
but will
not?
they have? Will all of them remember to put them on?
They should be trained how to use them. If something arrives in the classroom, push that button and it's recorded.
Well, I still think the cameras in the classrooms is a good idea. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's like they have like in the libraries, they're allowing certain books there, and children shouldn't be reading up on stuff. You get what I'm saying? So it's like no child. I mean, like all these books or whatever that's inappropriate for children that should not even be in the libraries. Like certain things should be like
Age. Hey, it should put an
curious
age on
things.
it.
Yeah, curious things or anything that's might be confusing.
You say sexual nature.
That yeah, sexual nature shouldn't be in any school. Let the parents
I can't
deal
agree
with
with
that.
that. I can't agree with that because you
Why?
got some parents who won't have them type of conversations with their children, and they're stuck to go try to figure it out on their own. So I
Yeah,
believe
but
if they're gonna go read about it and try to do it the right way, then I mean, I'm gonna say the age should be in high school because books can be educational if used the right way, and you
yeah,
should know that
but
because you read books.
yeah, but children,
I'm not
you
saying
know,
children.
no,
I'm saying high school kids.
it don't matter. They still children. If you
But
younger
they're
than
coming
18,
apart in
you
their
still
life
a
because they're
child.
becoming young adults in
It
high
don't matter.
school,
You
ninth
still a
grade to 12th
child.
school.
Under
So you don't believe?
18,
So you don't think they should be educated to some degree?
under 18, they're still children.
And they unaware and uneducated. So who educates them?
The
Let me ask
parents
you
need
that.
to do that personal stuff. Now I can like whenever I was in school, what was appropriate for us, especially for like us as females, they had a class about us knowing about like the period thing. You get what I'm saying?
They call it sex education. I remember they don't even teach them
Okay,
type of classes
so
anymore.
yeah, that was okay. They didn't go into way deep details. You get what I'm saying? They were
They
very
gave the
strict
very
on how they were
basics.
teaching it. Huh?
Correct. They gave the very basics of it all.
Exactly. I mean, that right there is cool. But you don't need to keep going the extra mile and shit. Let them parents do that shit. We that
Let's be real. As us
what?
as black folks tell our kids flat out, if you have sex, you're gonna have a baby. If somebody touch you the wrong way, you know a good touch from a bad touch. And they move on and they call that the conversation. That's it. These kids know more than they let off.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean they shouldn't know what they know, but they know.
And so I don't know. We just disagree on, that, but that's okay. That's why we should be able to just communicate
Well,
without
let me ask you: if you as a parent, how would you do that
how would I
when
do
when
what?
it when it come to conversation about the periods and boys and sex? I mean, what's your stance? How if you had a child, a boy or a girl, how would you educate them so I can
How I was
understand where you're coming
educated.
from?
Exactly how I was educated.
But if that was a different place in time when
It
you were
doesn't matter.
educated on it,
It doesn't matter. How I was educated about the period shit, like I started at a young age. I didn't even know what that was. Okay? So at that time we didn't have uh that sex education or whatever, because I was around 8 or 9 whenever I started mine. I was very young. So I was visiting, I think, my godmother and everything. I was on visiting her. I don't know if it was in the summer or a holiday. But so I was like, okay, I had to go to the bathroom and everything, right? So I'm like, I was freaking out because I didn't know what that was. I thought my ass was dying. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm,
My
I'm not
God,
even trying to laugh.
I thought you can laugh. Shit. I was panicking because we were at her job and everything, and she was like, "Hey, you've been in here for a while," and she said, "You okay?" I said, "There's blood," and she was like, "Oh, you're on your period." She educated me about what the period was after I done that day and everything and what I needed to do and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? That's how I was educated. Now, like whenever I would do the same thing. Excuse me, if I had a daughter and she was young, I would prepare her in her mind and be like, "Hey, I'm just letting you know. I know this is an uncomfortable discussion. Even if I had a son, I would tell him the same thing. Because if I had a boy and a girl, I would tell the girl first. I'm like, hey, you're gonna get up in that age where you are becoming a
Young lady.
young lady and everything. And I will teach her the same way I was taught by my godmother. And like, hey, this is what happens and everything, and you use this. You get what I'm saying? So it's
So
like,
you'll make her look like a little bag, kind of like me and her
yeah,
mom made a
or
little girl mom. We made her like a little bag to take to school, or
yeah.
you know,
And then
nobody
on
got to
the
know you got
end,
it.
my weird ass, I would, like, hey, this is an example and everything like that. Like, I'll say, I don't know, I'll do something weird, but it's gonna educate her. Now, if she had a brother and everything, I'm like, hey, this is what's going on with your sister, and I'm letting you know if your sister is not feeling good, it's okay. Go and help your sister and get what she needs. You get what I'm saying? So he was like, "Oh, I got my sister's back and all that other stuff." Somebody coming on?
No, I was reading the message.
Oh,
So
I'll
that's
just
pretty much how you learn about what a period was and how all that old stuff there.
yeah. I mean, that's how I learned and everything. And like she even was telling me how, like, whenever I started, and she was giving me the rundown on how, what it means and how long and all that other stuff. And then whenever I got home, I had to talk with my parents, and they were telling me this was this was like a year or two after I was adopted. So they were educating me too and all that other stuff. So I was like, oh, okay.
Well,
And there you go.
let me ask you this. Yeah, okay, I've never understood about the adoption thing. How does that go? Like, like okay, help me understand how that go. Like, are you somewhere else before you were there? Like, are you with your original parents? Or are you like how does that I've always been curious to how that all works.
It it's different ways. Like in my experience, I was already like my biological mother was sick, so I was always with my grandpa and everything.
You was with
So
your real, so you were with your real relatives.
yeah, I was with my real mom and
Okay.
everything. So after she passed, my grandpa snatched me up, and I stayed with him. I was already living with him. You get what I'm saying? So my mom was sick a lot. So whenever he already snatched me up. He wasn't going to let nobody fucking take me. He was protective of my ass. Do you hear
That's
me?
a good thing.
And after he got married to, my mom, that the one that knew. Uh, After that, they got married, and then they adopted me, like, I think like a year after or something, or somewhere around there, I was adopted. And they became my went from my grandfather and my step grandmother to my
How
mom and
how
dad.
was the change for you? Like growing up, how was the change for you from that to that? From going from grandparents to actual father and mother? How like was it a hard change for you, or was it long, or was it a
It
mental
was
state thing for you? Like you were okay with it? Like
I ain't had no choice but to be okay with it. I mean, but it was just like I would like whenever I was called them, I used to call them mama and papa, and I
that's what I'm
didn't
saying.
call
Was
them
that
mom and
change for you? That's what I'm saying. Did it take you some time to start doing that?
it did take some time and everything because it was just like it took a little time, but one day I don't know, I just start saying mom and dad out of nowhere, and it shocked the hell out of me. You get what I'm saying? I was like, well, I can't go back now. You know what I'm saying? So um, I started calling them parent, my parent, mom and dad and everything. But everybody in town, they already knew that they were my grandparents. They already
Right.
knew all that. So it's just like calling them mom and dad. They already know who I was talking about. Some people, but a lot of people, you know, to this day, they still, you know, they think that they actually birthed me, but they, you know what I mean?
Well,
But
that's none of their business, but I get it. Except
yeah.
the people that's in
Oh,
your circle.
oh, people don't be talking to me anyway. Hell, they know what my personality is, so they don't. A lot of people don't fuck with me, and I like it like that.
Well, since I've met you, you are. I would describe you in a way that I've never described anybody. You have your own lane, your own language, the own way you like to do
I don't
things.
share lanes.
I don't understand you quite because I've never met a woman like you. I don't understand, but I'm
Yeah,
coming
don't be
to
weird
understand.
now.
No. I'm coming to understand how you operate. Like, if I can
How
share
I
our
operate,
text
I
message.
don't operate a certain way. I just be my damn self.
What that's
I just,
again.
I
You
got
say
tired.
things
Like
in the way that you want, how you want. You flat out you don't mind sharing what it is, what how it's gonna be, whatever it is on your mind. You just gonna flat out just put it.
I mean, that it'll be all right. If it hurts your feelings, then it was meant to be to hurt your feelings. You probably need to hear it. You're over there laughing, but it's okay. And then if you try to hurt my feelings, I'm like, oh really? And then I'm gonna go about my business and still smile.
As you should.
So yeah.
I'm
So
just saying. Now that's just the best way to say you one of kind in your own way.
they realize that at church too. So
I'm pretty sure they
oh,
know.
it's a whole lot of they. You
They
are not
seen
like
my
your mother.
podcast. Let's just say they seen my podcast and they like
Which
it's pretty
one?
spicy. Like I'm I'm just gonna simply say they late. Some of my church members watch my podcast, and I appreciate you guys. Y'all better be hitting that like button too. Y'all watching my podcast. The least you could do is hit that like button, get it out to the algorithm.
Just know that I am not my mother. Okay, we are two different, you know, people and everything. My mom, she was the nice person and everything. Sometimes she would have told me, "Carisha, don't say nothing." She'll be like, "Carisha, don't say nothing." I'm like, "Okay, okay, I'm cool." Especially every time I took care of my mom, or even before she was sick, I was always in Orange, even though I lived in a whole nother city because I was married, or or wherever. I wasn't at home. I wasn't living in Orange. Well, I wasn't living in the family home. Let's just say that. And
Was
she
you
would
like
have
this in your marriage? Was you straight up like this in your marriage? Like was you as you are now? Was you mostly
no,
like that when you were married? Like was you are you
no, I wasn't. Like, to be honest with you, it was a lot of my friends and my close family members, very close family members, they noticed the change in me and everything. So whenever I got married and everything, like I said before, I was putting her first. You get what I'm saying? It was like I forgot about myself, and
so you
you
wasn't
might as well.
straight up like you are now,
No,
transparent with
I wasn't
anything and
straight
everything
up
that
like
you
it.
say.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't as like before I got married. Just exactly how I am right now. But my dumb ass got married and everything, and then I don't know. I changed. I'm not gonna deny that. I know I changed
Do you
and
think if you had
everything.
kids, you would be the same way as you are now?
I'm
You think
so
those kids would change you?
what? While we were married, I'm
No,
so
I'm saying
glad
if you
we didn't
had
have
kids
kids.
now, I'm saying if you had kids, like they said, if you would adopted a kid, do you think you would still be the way that you are now, or do you think getting a kid would change you?
I'm not gonna say it would change me completely, but I would control my cursing. I have been doing very good. I've been I've been proud of myself. I know I curse a lot, but I've been doing better. So
You've been
whenever I have these children, huh?
woo saw.
So when I have these children, or if I'm blessed to have a child and stuff like that, I'm still gonna be myself, and they'll be disciplined. But I'm gonna also show them a good time and all those stuff. But I think I'll be extra really careful whenever
So
I'm around.
are you gonna be a strict parent?
Of course I am. I was strict.
You're gonna be
I
one of
had
those
strict
strict
parents.
parents.
What?
So you feel as though you're gonna be a strict parent.
I know I am. I'm not just gonna let the child just run around and do whatever the hell he wants. He gonna have some structure and he gonna have some discipline. Now you got quiet.
No, I'm listening. I mean, I said I was gonna be a strict person. I was gonna be this, and I was gonna be that. And once I met my daughter, and once I got into it, you know, it became. I changed. I'm gonna say I've done a 360 when I found out. Okay, I goes back further than that. When I had my goddaughter, she taught me how to be a parent. Like, no, she didn't teach me. It taught me how to become a parent, how to be more of a parent. But when I found
Hmm.
out about my biological daughter, I would say I changed because having a child will change you whether you want to or not. It would either make you or break you. You are gonna go
Uh-huh.
through some pains. You are gonna go through a lot of pain, that's for sure. A lot of hurt. Because your children will hurt you. Don't misunderstand that. Your
They'll
children
hurt
will
your
hurt
damn
you.
feelings.
I
They'll
mean, I
hurt
don't
your
know how
feelings.
you take that, but I mean, you may not take everybody else, or you can walk away, but you can't walk away from your children when your children hurt you.
Why would I walk away?
You got them days where you want to walk away, but you signed it on the dotted line. You can't do it. You can't push
I'm
them back.
not.
You can't take it back.
I'm not gonna do no abandonment. Like once have a child, and they're my responsibility, and I'm looking after this human being. This human being is is looking up to me when I'm not even realizing it. So trying to set an example and everything is very important. So anything that you do, they will copy you. They will mock you.
That's a
You
fact.
are a recording device. They're
I hate to
recording
say
you.
it,
They're
my daughter
watching
is
you, and
my carbon copy of myself.
they're pressing play. They're repeating every damn thing that you do and your actions and what you say.
And how you
So
say
you
it too.
think
Yep, yep.
so? No, I am not going to be that parent to abandon them. I'm like, okay, you here? I'm protect you, give you some structure, give you some discipline. Try my best to lead you in the right direction.
Just try not to get those words. You a helicopter parent. I don't
What
know
the
if you
hell
know
is
what that
that?
means. A helicopter parent mean that every little bit thing your child does wrong, every little you're a helicopter parent, meaning that anything that they do, you just
No.
you're
So hear me out, okay? I will be strict, but I'm not gonna be that damn strict. You get what I'm saying? Like if they do something do something wrong, or if I tell them like, hey, don't do that, or whatever, and they do it anyway, I'm like, okay, go ahead. They're gonna find out what the consequences is, and boom, they gotta learn. You gotta let your children learn. So if they were like, okay, this didn't work, maybe I should be listening to my mom or dad.
kids are gonna test you. I know that
They
they're gonna. For instance,
they're like exams.
the other day I was at my little girl mom's house and I bought her a blanket and sheet. She wanted a pink blanket and a pink sheet. She wanted the whole little set. I bought it for her and she said, hey, she said, hey dad, can you bring it down here to me? I said, okay, cool. I didn't really want to at first, but then I thought about it. My child is asking me to do something for her. She don't ask for too much,
Yeah.
she don't ask for too much. So I got my behind up and I went to Beaumont, got to the house, she gave me hugs, she took the stuff out the bag, looked at it. She was all excited. She wouldn't put it on her bed. But my dumb behind said, you need some help. She's like, no, 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 dad, I got it. But me being the dad I am, I asked her again, do you need my help? She got a little frustrated because she said, I got it. So
She
I have
already
to
done
learn.
told your dumb ass to no, she want to do it first. If she need help, be like, hey, if she feels that she is stuck, she will come and ask you. Let her breathe down.
That's
Shit.
what our
I mean,
mom
I
said
look,
too.
now you the helicopter.
I
Shit,
ain't
you
no
a
damn
whole damn
helicopter. You
jet.
making me
You
curse.
no, you
I ain't
ain't
no
no
helicopter
helicopter,
parent.
bitch. You a jet. Damn, let her breathe. She
And I
gotta
did, and
she
she came back. She said, Dad, come look. And I came look and she did it. I was proud of her.
let them if they tell you if you ask your child like, hey, do you need some help with this? If they tell you no, back the hell up. Let them see what they can do. Because if they get stuck and frustrated, if they can't finish something or do something or figure something out, then they'll come and ask you. They'll ask for help. You just got to give them time to ask you. Let them do it first.
That's
Did I
true.
hurt your feel? I hurt your feelings, didn't I?
No, no, I know because our mom said something a little bit, the same way you said, except you said it differently than what she said.
I
Like,
said it
like when my,
differently. How did she
like
say it?
she was like, I know you love your daughter, you want to help her. You've been doing that, you pretty much doing that since you found out, she's yours. You've been always, doing that, but you have to start learning to let her go a little bit, let her
Thank
grow.
you.
She's 12.
See, that's exactly how my parents did. Yes, they were strict and everything, but I'm glad that they were. And like I said, on weekends, I'm able to go and hang out with friends and stuff like that. But weekdays, no, it was strictly
You in the
business.
house.
I'm in his house. You get what I'm saying? They would be at work. Both of them would be at
Well,
work.
let me ask you this: did your dad, when your dad cooked, did he fix your food and bring you your food?
Shit, this is what we did, okay? I love this about them. When it's dinner time, baby, that's family time. Okay? We all sitting at that motherfucker and we eating. I told you I'm
We
working on
okay,
my
we
cursor.
yeah. I know.
So, but anyway, whenever it's food time and everything, either it's mom or dad, both of them, that now my dad, he could throw the hell down. Whenever him and my biological grandmother were married, but they got divorced and everything, so it was kind of fun going to my grandmother's house whenever she moved to uh to Orange and stuff like that. I said, "Oh, she's in Orange. Shit, she can throw down and her husband can throw down. And then you got my dad can throw down. So, bitch, I can go any
So
damn
you
where
had
and
the
get
best of
good
both
ass
worlds.
food. Hell yeah. So anyway, let's go back to that. So at our house, when he cooked or if mom cooked and everything, they'll be like, "Hey, wash up, dinner's ready at the table." So we all go wash our hands and stuff like that. The plate's already set. Like the best thing and the fun thing that I really love was setting the table. I know that's weird, but it was fun. They made it fun. You know how like I don't know how people are now if they even still do the sitting down at the table and let the kids set the table and stuff.
No, no, that's the reason
Okay,
I
well
asked
let me
you.
tell you
That's
how.
the reason I asked you. But go ahead.
So whenever they made it fun for me, it was. I mean, I'm still weird to this day, and I'ma do it. So they would make it have music in the background, or we just talk about our days and stuff like that. But I would be happy to set the table and stuff like that. It was kind of like a little chore. So when it's time to eat and food is already there, everybody grab their plate and everything, and we have like a little line and stuff like that, and we just put whatever, they would fix my plate. Whenever I was old enough to actually, like, really fix it, then I fixed my stuff. We sat down at the table. We didn't go charge in. We sat there, held hands, and prayed, and then we ate, and then we just like laughing and talking. They'll ask how my day was. They'll tell how they day was or whatever. It was a family time. It was a good bond. You get what I'm? That's how you know I was raised, and we would eat right there at the bar in the kitchen. But whenever it came to holidays, we went to a special room. It's called the Den and everything. So that was especially holidays, if they brought like friends or invited family members or whatever, we go over there at the special sitting and we do the same thing like we did at the house. Food ready, bitch, get the hell up and go wash your hands, grab your plate, form a line, get your food, sit your ass back down. Nobody dig. Everybody's fork need to be where it need to be. Don't be putting your fork in the food. So everybody just wait till everybody got their plate, sat back down. Everybody just sitting there chilling, and it's time for prayer. We pray, we dig in.
Well, the reason I asked that question is because when my daughter come over here and I cook, my her mom said I need to let's learn to start letting her fix her food. I can cook it, let her come fix it. But me being me, I always fix her food. And
That's
when she
it.
finished, I'll take her food. I mean, after she finished, I come get her a plate and I go in the kitchen and I wash the dishes because that's just the way I've always been. But my
Well,
mom said
that's
I got her to the point she's spoiled. Now when I cook, she's she's still expecting me to do that, and I didn't got to the point where like, okay, hey, you at the age you can go fix your own food. I cook, you can go fix your own food and wash your own dish. Am
well,
I wrong?
you kind of preparing. Well, it's like you kind of preparing her, but at the same time, I understand where the child's mother is coming from, because of course she need to learn. I'm not saying that she's not, but gain more independence. She don't have to rely on you all the time. You get what I'm saying? And kind of kind of feeding that with her. But at the same time, like whenever she gets older and she has a husband or boyfriend or whatever, like bring them to the a family gathering or to you or her mom, like, hey, I'm just letting you know this is my boyfriend or whomever, and like, hey, baby, you want me to fix your plate? This is first time being there. She can fix his plate, boom, or it's vice versa.
I don't know if he can get a plate. It's my baby. I don't know if they nigga can even
Yeah.
get a plate. I gotta talk to him. You gotta work for that plate. That nigga gotta
Well,
work for that plate.
but
But
anyway,
nonetheless,
but
the reason I said that because, like I said, I think I'm having a problem letting go.
that's the issue.
Because
If you don't let go, it's gonna. If you don't let go, now it's gonna get much harder. You keep holding on to that shit, and whenever she getting older and everything, and you still doing that holding shit, it's gonna get harder. And then
sometimes she don't help it neither. You don't know my baby. I mean, you're right, but but me being the adult, I need to learn to like, okay, hey, baby, I hear you. I need to, press her. I need to press her on that. Because a daddy's girl is a daddy's girl. I mean, you understand that. Like, it's
well,
just even when we go out to eat, I let her order her food. Well, she watched me, like you say. She watched me. If I ordered the drink, she ordered the same drink. Like you say, she did the identical thing to me.
okay. So let me ask you this: she's 12, right? So when she get on up of age and she move out or whatever, or she might even stay at your crib till she 40. You gonna keep on fixing her plate
No.
after she turns 18? You gonna keep fixing her plate?
No, heck no. If I mean at that point, you need to be cooking for me. Shoot, cooking for.
Okay, so what's the problem? She need a gain. Like, not saying, like I said before, I'm not saying that she's not independent, but she can gain more independence. Every child needs to have their independence. And you being that helicopter, you the one that's a helicopter parent. Sometimes you got to chop one of them wings off, bitch. Chill out. They need to have their own, structure. We're supposed to lead and guide them and
Well, think about
protect them,
that night.
of course.
Think about that night we was at where we was at the Waffle House, and she called and she wanted my food. She wanted my food. She was mad that she didn't even know she. You know what happened? Like
Well,
she
that
wanted
was
my
your
food.
dumb ass. You the one that sent it to her. Blame you. You did it. Don't blame her.
You can't say if
You
you
did
had
it.
your child, you'd be like, you know what? Let me get my baby some food.
Yeah, but see, if I already know what my child wants, I'm like, hey, I'm just letting you know. Well, if
Yeah,
my
go ahead
child,
and fix that up.
I'm gonna let
Fix
them
that
know.
up.
I am, but I'm gonna let them know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? If you need to reach mama and everything, this is where I'm going. Now I'm having fun with friends. I'm gonna be back home, and I'm gonna bring you some food. I'm gonna bring my child food. I'm not gonna. I want you to listen. Listen good, okay? A lot of people not gonna get this. So if I say, for instance, I got a child, mama is on the date. You get what I'm saying? Have my
Okay.
little date and all that other stuff, but I'm going to pay for my child's food and bring it home because I'm not going to eat and come back home and my child hasn't eaten the same place that I ate. I'm bringing my baby something to eat.
Now here's a question for you. Would you expect that man to pay, or you say you
No,
would pay?
hell no. You can be a man or a woman. Even if I was on a date with a woman or whatever, okay? We up here chilling and all that other stuff. Okay, cool. If you want to buy, that's fine. But I'm letting you know I appreciate the date and I appreciate you paying for the meal and I enjoy my time. I'm just letting you know I'm going to do a to go order, but I'm paying for this one. I'm not going to rely on
You
another
should give the
person
person
or
the option or the common courtesy though.
no,
Give me a common courtesy. Be like, I'm not asking you for the money, but if you want to, you
no,
can. See, as a
no,
man, we like to have that option to give us at least the
no,
option.
no.
Why?
other females can do it, but I'm not. Okay? Number one is, let me explain. Okay? We on a date and you pay and all other stuff. Okay, you paying for our date, me and you. Okay? I have a child at home. Cool. I'm gonna order something for my child. That's not your responsibility. Now, if you offer, I'm like, okay, cool, but I'm still gonna be like, no, I appreciate that, but I got this. This is my. I don't want you to get on to that little roll or whatever. I ain't gonna do it. This is gonna be a hell no for me. You're not responsible for my child. Number one, I'm that parent asshole. Okay, we on a date. You know that I have a child because I done told you from the beginning. But
I'm pretty sure it was part of the conversation at some part of the night anyway.
no, but I want you to hear. No, I want you to hear me out though. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to. I like making people think. I have a child at home that I'm responsible for. We just dating, bitch. You get what I'm saying? We just going on a date. So I'm responsible for my baby. I don't want another person that I just started to date on a date, maybe for the very first time. We just now seeing each other for the very first time. I don't want you have any involvement of my child. That means I don't want you meeting them. I don't want you around them. And I damn sure don't want you feeding them.
Well, I can understand that. That's the first date. It's the
There's
first date.
no but. So you see a lot of these females or males or whatever the case may be. You see them on the videos, right? You see all these crazy ass videos and like they get mad because you're not paying for their child's food. You keep ordering motherfucking shit and you're like, oh, you were like, okay, why you still ordering? Oh, I'm ordering for my baby and you're gonna pay it. You put it on the same ticket.
See, that's what I was just saying. That's what I
No.
was just saying. It's a certain way. Now, if it's the first date, I agree. I should have no, to pay for your kids' food. That's not me. I'm gonna tell you, I'm like, look, respectfully, ma'am. I understand me and you on a date, but I feel uncomfortable buying your kids' food, and this is our first date. I'm gonna let it be known.
I'm just saying,
I'm
I don't
say
want.
that.
When I say, if a person tells you that they have a child, okay, cool. You accept that. You go on a date. You cool with them having children. You ain't got no issues. But that ain't your responsibility. Like
Not
I
at the
said,
beginning. Hell no, not at the beginning. No.
okay.
But if I'm on that
I
second,
want you to
third
think.
date, okay.
Think about that shit, okay?
I'm thinking about it.
Are you
I'm
sure?
literally thinking about it. Yes. If I'm on, okay, how
Go
many
ahead.
days you said the first date? If I understood you correctly, you said on the first date. I agree. I agree.
It's not just the first date. It's not just the
Okay,
first
so
date.
how many dates? So
What do you mean how many? It doesn't matter how many dates. I want you to listen to
it
me.
does.
I want you to listen
It does.
good. Listen
Okay.
to me, okay? Whether it's we can have like 5 fucking dates, okay?
And somebody in the comments said you're right. I am on a date. If you offer, that's fine. But this is my child.
Thank you. So like I said, we can have 5 dates and everything, and I'm still not comfortable bringing you around my child. Do you understand what I'm saying? That means I still don't want you a part of my child's life because I'm not comfortable and I'm not at that point. That means I don't want you meeting them. I don't want you around them. I don't want you feeding them. I'm taking care of my shit. I'm taking care of my shit at home. I don't want you to be a part of that. You're not, we ain't together. We might be boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever at the beginning or whatever, or how many dates, it doesn't matter. Once you get that, if you're not comfortable yet to introduce your child into a relationship, stop fucking it. Don't do that.
Okay, so and from what I gather from you, that's a no. The man
No.
ain't even got to offer. You gonna
Now
get
I'm
it every
not
time we
saying
go on a date. You gonna
everybody's
take care of it
different.
anyway.
But
You
everybody's
right.
different. All these, parents, the dating thing is a little different. You get what I'm saying? You can be 4 months in and all that other stuff. And some parents are like, oh, we went on a couple of dates and all that other stuff. I guess it's okay for you to be around my child. And then
Nah,
boom, y'all break
I'm
the
not like that.
hold on. And then boom, y'all break the fuck up.
And now you done bring that child, and that child either then yeah, I get it. I didn't been
And
in
the
one of those
child wondering where
situations.
you disappeared to.
I didn't been in one of
Like
those
I said,
situations.
we can be on 5 to 10 dates. That don't mean you're gonna come automatically to come meet my child.
Understandable.
I'm
You
very
got your way of
particular. I'm
you
very
got your
strict
you
on that
got your
shit.
way how you want things done. I
You're damn
understand that.
right.
Those are your rules.
So no, that's a big that's just me. But everybody's different.
Well, see, the reason I said what I said is because I've been on a date with a female, and like I say, she did ask me on the first date, would I offer to pay for her kids' food, and I did say, I said no, I'm uncomfortable doing that because I just
She
met you.
should have been okay with that. She
Huh?
should have been
She
okay with
was,
that.
she was, and she said, okay, I get that, and then like the second date, we go on the second date. Again, she didn't even ask. She did what you did. She bought our kids food, but that third date, she asked me would I do it, and I was like, I was still because I still barely knew her then, so I was like, no. So she got upset the third day that I wouldn't pay for her kids' food. It was an issue.
Then it was an issue from the beginning.
No, because that's not what she said the first two times. That third date,
She
she
was
brought
trying to
it
be
up.
proper.
I was. I
But
mean,
like I
I
said,
was or she was.
if you're not comfortable doing something, don't do it. Don't do it. It don't matter if you like them a lot or not. If they can't respect that no, and they have that no for a reason, if they can't respect that shit, then they the issue, not you. Just saying.
I agree. That's why I said, yeah, I agree with y'all. Until that woman, like, she asked me about my kid, I don't want to introduce anybody to my kid because, like you said, kids draw attachment quicker than anybody. They'll draw attachment to that person, and then it becomes to the fact that, like, you feel a little messed up that you didn't introduce them, and now like you said, now they gone. You confusing the
Exactly.
child.
Like I said, so if I ever if I become a parent, I'm gonna be anal whenever it comes to introducing my child
You're
to
gonna be what?
her. Anal. I'm gonna be an
I wanted to
asshole.
make sure I heard what I heard.
Yeah,
I
you heard
know.
what I said. Spread them cheeks. So I'm gonna be really, particular on who is around my child. And if I'm dating and all that other stuff, you're not gonna get that full access
You're not
because
supposed
number one,
to.
I'm responsible for this this little human being that's looking up to me, and they are looking up to me, wanting me to protect them and love them at all cost. I'm their
That's a fact.
shield. I'm
That's
their
a fact.
shield.
That's a
And
fact.
bitch, I'm the damn sword that will swipe your ass the fuck up before you
You
come to
gonna
my
swipe it
baby.
like a Tinder, huh?
Bitch.
You
Like I
gonna swipe
said,
like
it's like a
Tinder.
whole lot of people. They were like, "Man, you'll be a good parent, but you'll be a crazy one." But I'm gonna be crazy around. I'm gonna be crazy for this one right here, because you ain't gonna step over here. Because they the shield. I'm protecting it.
That's your job. I mean, as a father, that's my job to make sure my baby don't get hurt. But nonetheless, I get what you're saying. I feel that, and that's the reason. I mean, when I have one on dates, I talk about my kid because I'm a parent, and that's pretty much what I have to talk about at that time. But I'm not gonna let you, talk about where can I meet her or can I, this that no, because you need to get to know me. I need to
And then
feel
on
you
top,
out. I
and
need
then
to
on
feel if
top of that,
are you even worthy?
if I'm throwing a birthday party for my child and they have family members and I have other friends, I'm not gonna invite you. That's mean, isn't it? I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna. That's that's that applies to the same damn thing about the dating. Yeah, we went on dates and everything, and I'm throwing a birthday party for my baby.
So can a man
I
can a man send a gift even though he's not there? Can he send his condolence, like can send his wishes for the
not
birthday?
condolences, brother. That sounds a little
I
weird
mean,
for a
not
birthday
condolence, but
party.
he can send
His
uh
his
send a birthday.
thoughtfulness.
Yes,
Yes, I would. I wouldn't mind allowing that, but I wouldn't mind allowing that. Of course, I'm gonna ask what the hell it is, but I still don't want you around my child. But at the
understandable.
same time, you can say no to that as well, because if the child is asking, well, who is this? They're gonna be asking questions too, and I'm not ready to introduce them to that level. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a half and half kind of thing with that question. I told you I think a lot, bitch. So yeah,
You truly have your own lane. I give you a credit.
I
You
yeah,
truly have your
you
own
have
lane.
to have your own lane. A lot of people want to share their lane and everything. I don't like sharing lanes, bitch. I don't want to do all that. If I invite you to my lane, you must be some kind of special, but that's a barely thing. Even if I'm with somebody, you need to have your own damn lane. I have mine. Now we can drive beside each other, but we don't need to be doing all this zigzag shit. You stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here.
I understand. So, what are your when you are dating somebody? What are your restrictions? Like, I'm curious. Like
Restriction.
if that man be like, well, why don't you come over and I'm gonna cook for you? Come spend the weekend at my house with me.
I'm not staying the weekend with a dude, and I'm not gonna stay a weekend with a woman. I mean, I keep bringing up women because I mean,
I
that's what I
understand.
like. Uh, but I'm not. No, I don't want to spend a whole weekend with you and stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to be. If I spend a weekend with you, we're not gonna be in the same. And I'm sleeping over. It's not gonna be at your house. Even if I was desperate to be at your house, I'll be in another room. We're not sleeping in the same room.
No, you misunderstood. Okay, I should have been a little bit more
Yeah,
forward with
because
the
this
information.
conversation
I'm
can go a whole
saying
lot wild.
no. I'm saying like if the man be like, I'm inviting you over, I'm gonna cook. I just want to let you. I just want you to come over and relax, hang out, no strings attached. Just come, come and chill with me. Come be a part of my world, and then that following weekend, I want to come be a part of your world.
I don't want you around my. No. If I have a child,
No, now we're not talking about a child no more. We ain't even
oh,
on that. We
so
ain't
if
even
I
on
didn't
that. We
have a
talking about
child, I have no idea. It depends on how long we have been, getting to know each other and dating and stuff like that. Because I'm very particular on who comes into my home. You get what I'm saying? We can go on like 3 dates, and I still don't want your bitch ass to come to my house. I
that's
gotta
what I said.
protect
You
my
have a very
surroundings.
particular way of how you do things. Like I said,
You're
we
damn right.
listen to
I'm
you.
not gonna. I don't like nobody coming to my house. You can. It's a whole lot of people. Uh, that that knows me around town or family members or whatever. Uh, um. Hold on, man. I just got a text. So anyway, um, I don't allow everybody in my home. Mm-mm. I don't care if we cool or not. Other stuff. And if I'm dating you and everything, I don't want you. I ain't ready for you to come over. We ain't there yet because the
You got
one
your wall up. You got your
it
wall
might
up.
not work and all other stuff. And bitch, you know where the hell I live. Yeah, we're gonna have a shootout.
That's going to a little bit extreme. I
No, it
mean,
ain't.
depending
It's
on the
not
person you're dating, why would you say you're gonna be a shootout?
because you know where I stay, and if your ass come and fucking creep around and everything, and you just show the fuck up after we done, I'm
That's
lighting
not
your
the
bitch
problem
ass.
by itself. I'm thinking, what kind of person were you dating to begin
It'll
with?
be a 4th of July on Black History Month. Fuck is going no. That's no.
I don't know what kind of person you was dating from the get go. Because me, if you like I said, if you give me some flags that go off in my mind, you ain't gonna even know it ain't going nowhere.
Like I said, I'm very particular on who comes into my home. That is my home. That's my sanctuary. That is a place that I feel comfortable in. You are not going to bring me out of my comfort zone where I've been there. I don't want you in my house.
I understand because I mean, when my family comes to my house, they can't. No one's allowed in my. I don't even like my own daughter. I mean, she's that's my sanctuary. That's my relax. That's why. I mean, my whole house is my sanctuary, but my bedroom is my. That's my piece of getaway. I don't care if you my mama, damn. Now I really don't want my mama, and if that's my mama at the end of the day, I get it. But to put it in perspective, I understand what you're saying. Even when the pizza people come to my house, they don't come to my house. I meet them outside.
Well, I mean, they're not going to come inside of your house unless you invite their ass in, man.
I go outside. My daughter think it's weird that I just go. I close the door when I go outside.
Yeah, I close the door too. I close the door. Anytime I go outside, I close the damn door. I don't leave that bitch open. Shit, you weren't. Shit. I was raised like, bitch, if you don't close that door, close my damn door. That's exactly what
Hello. Even when I go check my mail, I close my door.
Yeah, I close my door. You letting all the heat out. You letting all the air out. You letting mosquitoes in. You letting all the insects. No, close my shit.
I understand that.
I was like, I am grateful.
Even if you gotta drop me off something, even if you gotta come drop me off something, don't even park in my driveway. I'm gonna come meet you, and I'm gonna come meet you right on outside.
Man, I only have like only a few people that I don't mind having company, to come to my home because I'm that comfortable with them. I have an aunt. She my favorite. Well, she's my favorite one, and she is like you know even whenever my mom was sick, even after her passing, she was checking on me faithfully every day. Do you hear? Excuse me, every day. You understand? So
So
we
she can
have
come
our
through. She got a pass, basically. She got a pass
hell
to
yeah.
come
She
through.
got a pass. Like she has a pass. So if I left something at home or if
That's the
I
person you
need
trust
something
you to get
done
a
and
code to the house.
if I'm not at home, I will call her. That's the only one that I trust around my shit because she don't play either. Bitch, we crazy. You over there laughing? I'm so serious right now.
I believe you. I cold hearted believe you.
But like I said, like before, like whenever I was married and everything, I wasn't, like open and all other stuff like this. I was more on the setback side. I don't know
You was
why.
reserved.
I but you know what? I just don't understand why I did it. I still to this day I don't know why I did it. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, I learned a whole lot of lessons, dealt with consequences of my actions. And I hope she did too. You get what I'm saying? Like, but after the divorce, it was like, okay, you need to get back where the hell you know what I mean, where you were before you got married. You got distracted, like how I'ma put it is that I got distracted. I made myself get distracted. I was on a path that I was supposed to go, but I distracted myself for those years, and now I'm like, okay, let's get back on the ball and let's do what you need to do. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't allow people. I'm more aware of different things than I was before. So it's like I'm sitting here and like, okay, I already experienced this distraction before, lost myself for a person, didn't wasn't thinking about my mental state, my emotional state, my um, spiritual state, or whatever, because I was putting somebody first. I was taking care of their needs and I forgot about my own. So now I'm not doing that shit no more because number one, I didn't realize that I was depressed at that time. I was like, okay, I guess you have to feel a certain way. I wasn't feeling anything at the time because I was on that full adrenaline rush. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, I'm out here. And now that I am done with that, now I'm divorced and all other stuff, it's like, okay, I'm getting back to where I need to be and everything. And I'm learning what path as I go where I need to be. It's not always going to be a narrow path and everything, but I'm ready to I'm ready for this Houston traffic. Let's just say that. Your ass is quiet as hell.
I'm listening.
I mean, like you quiet.
Because before I can give an opinion on something or say something, I have to be able to at least receive the information that you're saying. So what you're saying is you ready to get back into this dating thing and just you know take
Oh,
it take it.
I already started. I already, they nice, you know, met some nice female friends, and talked to one on a regular basis. She's really cool. So um, I'm just kind of chilling. You know, I guess they like talking to me some kind of way. I mean, like my crazy ass and stuff. I just be myself.
As you should be. Can't be nobody else but yourself.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
That's what's
that's about
up.
it. So we ain't had no damn questions this whole entire life.
Just the one.
Oh well, shit. Well, sorry about what's one uh C. I'm surprised he wasn't on.
I can't even get my phone done.
Your phone died. You didn't charge that bitch.
No, I didn't charge it. But I don't.
Yeah, you
I
don't.
forgot what the question even was.
That's a damn. See, you done fucked up already. But yeah, that's kind of about it.
It is. I appreciate you coming on. Um, Maybe we should do one. Well, we have to figure out another day we could do it because this week is pretty crazy. This week I got stuff going on this week, so I'm not gonna
Yeah.
pick a day this week because it's pretty. I got stuff lined up this week, so I can't say I'm gonna do it. Wednesday, but we'll figure it out. I'll text you another day.
All right. Well, that's cool. Hopefully you can get some more other people to join
And
or
I see you
something.
working on your station too. You working on your own YouTube station. Anything you working on? Well, we got one person that just popped up.
What you
Welcome to
talking
the party.
about?
Hey, what's going on?
Late to the party, but hey, better late than never.
I'm always late. But nah, you ain't ready for the Houston traffic, man. You don't want this Houston traffic.
No, I was just giving it a
I
whole
know, no, I'm messing. Yeah,
example.
yeah, I know.
Because
Cause
yeah, I was just
I'm in
giving an
that
example.
Houston traffic. You don't want none of this either.
Shit, I'm gonna
But
stay
nah,
my ass in the orange traffic then.
We
Bitch, I ain't even on the highway
know that
yet.
slow traffic.
like the old folks say, the highways and byways.
Man, shit, I'm still on the feeder road, motherfucker.
But nah, I mean, like I said, I've been listening though while I was doing what I'm doing. But yeah, with kids, I mean, it's your choice. I mean, I really don't want me personally, and DJ Amazing knows I don't want nobody meeting my kids, and that's like a no-no, especially if you dating in and out, in and out. Like you gotta be something real serious. If I do meet a female and she do have her child out with us to eat, because maybe she don't have a babysitter, maybe she is an independent woman. That's something
Mhm.
we can talk about, and I should know before. Sometimes I don't mind. I won't mind paying for it, but it's not my obligation. But I don't mind. Because I mean, sometimes even a child might be a young child, it'll eat off the mom plate. At the end of the day. But as for me doing that for all of your kids, you got a lot of kids. Like, nah, that's something you do later. Because I do believe, and I told DJ Mason a lot of times, if you do end up being with somebody, and you don't know who you really fall in love with, they do have a lot of kids or 2 or 3 kids or whatever. You, to me, now some people might think it's wrong, but to me, I believe you take care of them kids just as well as you take care of yours. Now, I ain't saying you gotta break your neck, you know what I'm saying? But hey, if you doing something for yours, you can try to do something for yours because you are a family now. Once you marry that person, you do become a family. Now, maybe before that,
Mhm.
they do have dads, yeah. But at the same time, though, once you get married, you do become one. Like you say, it's always God first. Then supposed to be the man and the husband, like you say, if you believe in the Lord too. Then it's the wife and the kids, and then the outside family. So, and they ask for coming to my house. You already DJ Mason already know they don't come to my house unless you call. I don't give a damn if you in the neighborhood. You know where I stay. I don't care if it's an apartment complex, if it's an
Yep.
open highway. Do not come to my house unless you call, because I would sit there and let that mug ring, 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 knock, 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 and sit there. And I would talk loud, let you know I hear you. Don't call me when you're on your way, because I need to, you know what I'm saying? I like to be prepared. Not saying my house is dirty, but my house always clean. With DJ Mason know, like, I like to be prepared when somebody come over. Maybe I'm not in the mood, to
Exactly.
be bothered. Maybe I just want to clean up, be to myself. You know, maybe I just got rid of company. Yeah, I don't want no extra company. I
Okay.
mean,
Shit.
it's
Sometimes I
like
don't.
that.
I see
So
where you come from, cause shit, I don't even be wanting company all the time. Like, damn, I just want to be at home. I want to chill. And then you get a text or a call and be like, "Hey, what you doing? Is it okay if I come over?" No, I don't want you over to
Yeah,
my
don't just
house.
do the pop up thing. I don't like the pop up thing
Oh,
either.
let me
Don't just
tell you.
pop
yeah,
up.
Let me tell y'all about this pop up shit. Okay, I'm a. Don't laugh at me, but I don't care if you do or not. Now the pop up shit I don't do. Now, whenever my mom was sick and everything, and people, I was taking care of my mom because she was, a priority. You get what I'm saying? So I wouldn't answer no phone or answer the door because I didn't have time. It was just her. You know what I'm saying? She took all of my energy. So people just show up and all that other stuff. And, before she would just let them come over or whatever. But whenever I'm there, and everything, and people started, coming over, I had a no trespassing sign. Let me tell you, at like she just passed away. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going back and forth to Beaumont and Orange because I'm trying to watch over the house and watch over. I was at an apartment at the time, but I was mainly in Orange because of her. So I was watching over the house and all this stuff, and I had a trespassing sign. And you know how like after people die pass away, people want to come over and bring food and shit. I didn't want nobody coming to the house. No trespassing sign. People got mad because I had that in the front yard. Okay, they got upset because I had no trespassing sign. They were like, "Well, how come you had that in the yard? I didn't want your bitch ass in there. I didn't want your company. Why are you looking at me like that, Sean?
No, I'm listening. I'm just saying people are
Look, he
bringing
over there
food.
like the fuck."
People just no. I mean, because people are bringing you food and
that's
trying to
right,
be.
because
But
when
even
my grandmother died, they started popping up, and then people stared going in there taking pictures.
exact,
All out of there,
you
like,
get what I'm
no,
saying?
no,
And
yeah, like, no.
okay, now hear me out, okay? That's the family home. I have memories of my parents there. You get what I'm saying? I don't want just anybody. I don't even know you. You might have known my mom or whatever, but I don't want your bitch ass over there. I don't know you. I don't just let anybody in my fucking house. This is my house and I'm gonna protect it. So everything that was earned, meaning all the valuable stuff that my parents paid for, bitch, I'm gonna protect that. Even if I bought the motherfucking shit in my house, I'm protecting it. So now it's like you have these people will just like to show up like they Jehovah Witness or some shit. No, I don't want you in my house. Oh, I just wanted to say I'm just popping to see how you were doing. I'm fine. I'm breathing. Well, do you want to invite me in? It's a little warm outside. Well, your ass should have stayed the fuck home where there was air. And your bitch ass got a generator too. I don't want you to be in my house. I didn't ask for you to come over. Number one, you didn't call first. I don't do that pop up shit. You call first. If I don't answer, don't assume that, I'm not okay, bitch. I'm busy. I just don't want to talk to your ass. But don't just come over uninvited. I don't like unexpected and uninvited guests. I got y'all both quiet. Y'all right?
I'm
No, I'm
I'm
just on
I'm
this.
I'm
I
just
was
listening.
listening.
No, I don't do that. I don't do no pop up stuff. And it's
Yeah, I
like
don't
whenever,
either.
if I feel like company, okay, I'll invite you. You know what I mean? But that's very rare. I don't like a whole lot of people in my home. And you pop up and all that other stuff. Oh, well, and then you try to walk towards the door. No, bitch, get your ugly ass back up in that motherfucking car and go the fuck home where you came from.
Mm.
I'm gonna get kicked out of the church Sunday. I already know. But go ahead.
No, you speaking
Sean
your
don't know
truth.
what.
Speaking.
Sean is so stunned right now. He don't even know what to say,
But
y'all.
now, I mean, Sean, the same way with your mom, I did the same thing. DJ made Sean know. Sean was there the night before she passed. Like he had just put the lights up for me, and she passed. Like I said, that's how I was. Don't come over. It was either me, him, my kids, my other homeboy.
Not
That
just that
was
time it
it.
was your kids. It's you and your kids and your family.
That's
Exactly.
it. And that was it. That's why I liked it in the house.
And
Uh,
it's a lot of people like, okay, let me tell you about this, y'all. So of course, like whenever my mom was sick, she was on her last days or whatever, she was on hospice. And my mom was very, very private, okay? So I didn't tell a whole lot of people what was going on because like at the time, she was so private, she didn't want me to say anything. I'm like, okay, I'm respecting on what she wants. This is her, you know what I'm saying? So whenever at the time, people would just show up and all that other stuff, but I would be at work and they had like the particular family member that I was, asked to watch my mom. She just let somebody in the house. It was her best friend. I was like, number one, you didn't call me and everything. You need permission from me because I'm responsible for my mom. You get what I'm saying? They just showed up and be like, okay, well, you didn't tell me what her condition is. Motherfucker, it's not your business. If she didn't tell you and she didn't give me permission to tell you what's going on with her, I'm not going to give you the information because number one, I'm respecting
Wishes.
her rights and her wishes. When I say I had a whole lot of issues with people, not just her friends, but also family too. And a lot of them motherfuckers I wasn't even talking to and everything, but they would get mad and everything because I wasn't giving them the rundown of what was going on. Like, okay, if she said that she wanted to tell people when she was ready. I'm not gonna rush her. This is her time. But if whenever she was going really, really downhill and she was losing her memory very fast. I ain't had no choice but to start telling people. And I'm like, hey, she is very, very sick and everything. She can't really tell you what's going on because she is already lost. You get what I'm saying? She can't explain it. That was a difficult thing for me to do too. I even talk to family members I don't even fool with like that, but once a year. And y'all know holiday. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like trying to explain things to them and stuff like that. And then boom, you turn around and say, hey, I'm just letting you know. I know I just called you, but she passed on. And it's like people get mad because you're not giving them all the information. They want to be, not only do they don't call it nosy, but motherfucker, it is nosy because when a person doesn't tell you something and they secretive, Bitch, they secretive for a reason. This is how they look. You can't get mad because somebody don't want to tell you every fucking thing. It's private. That's how I'm gonna be. I don't want, everybody all up in my shit. You get what I'm saying? I have that trusted person to be like, hey, you respect my wish and you respect my boundaries and you respect, you my person to not that I'm trusting. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, I had a difficult time and everything, but you know what? Carisha came out. Okay. A lot of family members don't know my personality. You get what I'm saying? But that motherfucker jumped out this time. They didn't fuck with me. They were like, well, I don't know you act like that. Some of the family members warned them, like, hey, if I were you, leave Carisha alone, back up. They weren't listening. They kept going. Who laughing?
Nobody's laughing.
Oh, I thought you. They kept going on and everything. And I'm like, okay, I'll be quiet for a second and I'll just be looking at you. And I'm looking at you and I'm cursing you the fuck out nicely. But you don't hear it. I'm saying that shit in my head. Now, if you put me to that point and you really fucking with me, yeah, let's just say Carisha came out this year. And my personality came out.
It was one of those mess around and find outs.
I did for a family member, yes. A family member that I dealt with, he was giving me a difficult time. He ain't gonna fuck with my ass no more, cause he ain't fucking with me no more. I'm like, I am not my mom, bitch.
Try Jesus, not me, huh?
Oh well, I created my own damn Bible. So no, but yeah, are
I'm
y'all
stunned.
okay? Cause y'all over there speechless as hell. Y'all quiet as fuck, bro.
I don't know. I'm chilling. I mean, I did the same thing. I mean, Sean knows whoever showed up. I told him what day the funeral and
That's
shit was going
true.
on.
He did.
That's
Who
exactly what
came?
I did.
Sean know he was there. Who showed up, showed up. I didn't even really care for it to even have a funeral, to be honest with you.
Half
Sean
people
know.
you
Exactly.
did. I know half people that showed up you didn't even really even talk to that day.
I ain't even fuck with her, and I don't fuck with him now.
Oh, and you know what the fucked up part is? Y'all ready for this? So we already got the funeral, how everything designed, and I already knew what my mom's wishes were. Had it all lined up and all that other stuff. Now don't come around that. No, fuck it. Don't come around that motherfucker and try to change up the program during the service. That's what happened, at my mom's, service and everything. Somebody was trying to add stuff, and I'm like, y'all better get them before I do. Better sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Don't like they always gotta have that person that want to show their ass. Always. Am I lying or
And I
what?
always be the one that don't never be around, don't do shit.
Don't even contribute.
Thank you. But they want to have some fucking say so. Bitch, sit your Louis
Yeah,
Vuitton
my mama
crackheaded
came in
ass
there.
up.
Y'all come in there and see us. Say hey. Whoever showed up when the post started on time and ended, let's go. Soon as it
And then
was over
oh,
with, I took care
and
of my
then
information. I hit the road and moved to Houston
You
right
and
after
did.
the
and and
funeral.
then and then on top of that, they'll be all up on the damn casket crying the most.
Yeah. So no, soon as it was over, I don't think everybody left yet. Nigga, I hopped in the car and I was headed to Houston. I packed up and
You don't
left.
have that bitch, huh?
He was.
Sean, I was
You was
already packed
gone.
up. I left. The day of my mama's funeral, when it was over with, I walked out, got in the car, and I headed to Houston. I left everybody at the church. Call me whenever the stuff, whatever you was done. I left. I ain't talked to nobody, and some people I ain't heard from since. Some of them I might have seen in my auntie funeral that I had recently, like last month, that I ain't heard from in December of like 4 years. December 5th, I think was my mama's funeral, or December 9th. I can't remember. It was one of them. and I moved out here. So I've been out here going on 4 years. I moved, I was gone. Adios amigos. Yeah, I got people I thought that was gonna show up to the funeral
You
that
saw that
never
too,
did.
son?
Huh?
You saw that too, huh? Go
What
ahead. I'm
happened?
sorry. That text.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
it was people that I thought would show up that didn't even show up that I really wanted to but didn't. And I know my mama did good by them. Also, I did good by them, and they didn't show, so they just showed me that hey, y'all didn't give a fuck.
The people that need to be there was there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, the people I thought that would be there, the ones that always was around my mom, and they didn't show. So I was like, you know what? That just showed me that nobody cares. That's why I said something ever happened to me, man. I gotta select people. They
Me
know
too, brother.
something happened to me. Hey, hey, let me know. Don't put me out on social media. Yeah, if they want,
Exactly.
I mean, if they want, yeah, but I mean, I don't need everybody saying, oh, I know him. That's sad. Well, it's not
Exactly. And
him.
bitch, you
Nah,
ain't even
I'm
try
gone.
to check on me while I was living.
Hello.
And then see, I get what you saying. And it's like a lot of these, females or whatever, if I like try to talk to them, I'm on a different level of dating. Like, holler at me whenever you pay for your funeral type of shit. You get what I'm saying? You might not think it or whatever. Like, you really got your shit together, huh? You 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 got plans to already pay for your funeral paid for?
I
That's
can't
what
say
I
mine
think you think.
is. I can't even say mine. I don't even have.
It's
Well, I'm
like
in the process of getting some life
I be
insurance.
thinking shit like that. I'm at an age, bitch. I'm almost 40. You get what I'm saying? It's like, what you going like how I feel. I think on a different level, and a lot of people can't handle it, and I don't. And boom, oh, I just want to be friends, kind of shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I be thinking like my funeral paid for because
Yeah, I mean,
number one, whenever I'm going and everything, I don't want my family member or you know, if I have a husband, if I have a wife, I don't want them scraping pennies for my afterlife to pay me to put me under the ground or fry my ass. You get what I'm saying? I be thinking all kind of level kind of shit.
I
That's
mean,
what you call priorities.
I do too. I mean, I don't know. It's more like I say, kind of on how I feel, but it's more like, yeah, I don't want scraping those pennies in the way. Shit, I feel like I don't even have nobody to be worrying about that. I got them two daughters. That's it.
Man, there's life insurance.
Yeah, yeah.
Life insurance. When you get life insurance and everything, and you tell them like, "Hey, I'm just like, I'm doing this," you can use some of that life insurance to pay for your service. Not only just for your beneficiary, it's not just for the beneficiary.
Yeah.
That can be taken care of
Yeah, I'm about to get some
and
insurance
everything for
like
your
that.
funeral. You get what I'm saying? That's the kind of level I be thinking shit. Whenever
I
I'm
be telling
trying to
them
get,
I don't even want to. Ain't no mind be a couple people there here.
and
So
a
I be
lot of
like,
people don't want to think about it and everything, but I'm like,
But
okay,
you gone, so you don't really know who at your damn funeral. To be honest.
exactly. And you don't even
I
know
don't
if
fuck
your
with
ass
like
in the alligators.
I don't fuck with like here. You can throw me wherever you need to throw me in. Shit,
Throw
barbecue me
my
out the
ass
back.
somewhere.
I mean, I'm gone. I mean, like I said, this ain't nothing but a temple. I mean, it ain't really
Yeah,
me.
the
I
I think my
mean,
body
like
mama
is
I say,
said she wanted to be cremated. She said
a
she didn't even
body
want
is
no casket.
temporary.
yeah, like I say, I don't think a
Body.
lot of people gonna be there because a lot of the people hollering about they cool with you. Like I said, since I've been in Houston, I can count on one hand how many people actually checked on me. I ain't say I need it. I ain't never asked for nobody for a dime, but I'm saying I can count on one hand how many people that really checked on me since I left. Out of all the people I hung with, gave rides to, fed, all type of other shit. I can't tell you how many even they see me though. When I went to one for Easter, went to the Navy.
Yeah, I remember that. And
Uh huh.
They don't know I got an eye problem. Like one of my eyes is hard to see anyway, but I had my shades on. They was like, "Hey, I was talking to you." I said, "Man, I ain't even see you." But I did. I mean, I really did. But in a way, I ignore you because like my eye messed up. Y'all don't call, y'all don't text, y'all don't do nothing. I've been
Exactly.
I've been having the same number. I wanted to change my number. My kids know about hard case something happened, so I'm gonna change my number. All that, but my number been the same for years, years
But
on years
the
on years.
but it's crazy. The phone works both ways. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes you
yeah,
get
yeah.
tired of calling the same motherfuckers all the time. I know I do. And I
Yeah.
got tired and I stopped calling. And then people will be like, "Well, I haven't heard from you." You want to know why? Because I stopped calling your bitch
Yeah.
ass because I got tired of asking how
It's
you doing.
calling and texting. If I wake up and say,
Thank
"Hey, how
you.
you doing?" You don't respond. I might wake up there again, say, "How you doing?" Might wake up today, do it again. Say after a week or two, see, that's it.
Yeah. So it's just like, okay, whenever I'm gone, motherfucker, don't come to my funeral acting like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss her and all that stuff." Bitch, you weren't even acknowledge my existence.
I mean,
You didn't give me my flowers while I was
I do that
there.
for dating too. I'm about communication. That's what I took in college. So if I wake up in the morning and tell you good morning, you don't say shit. I don't hear from you till late at night, and then when I do hear from you, it's you got this, you got. All right, let's go ahead and put you to the side.
But people don't be thinking like that, man. So we
I
over
don't
here
got.
putting Sean to sleep. He over here yawning like about 10 damn times.
He on. It's 10 o'clock. It's time. It's
It's
bedtime.
bedtime. Shit.
Yeah,
He's rocking
ain't
my
no
baby shit.
bedtime.
He gotta get it. He gotta get his nap in during the day.
Did I get my nap today? No, I ain't get my nap
See,
today.
my boy. See, I know him so much. I know don't call, come by, text nothing till after 12 o'clock. He ain't gonna wake up dinner till after 12.
Man.
So like I said, I know him. He know. Soon 12 o'clock hit, I'll tell you, hey, you up? Hey, what's on?
Man.
You
Well,
know
hope.
he old.
I'm 42, not 22.
Well,
Yeah,
shit. You acting
we
62.
we almost
Yeah,
up
and I'm
there.
about to go watch me some Law and Order.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
37. I'll be 37. What is it, next Saturday, the 17th?
Oh, snap. You about to go crazy, huh?
I know. I got almost. One is my weekend. I'm gonna have my kids anyways. They gotta go to school on 19th. I'm gonna have my kids. I really don't do nothing for my birthday. I don't think
You
I do
don't?
is
Man.
I gonna give me a little food or something, give me a little bottle of alcohol, and come back and tears.
Get some cake. Let them kids
Okay.
celebrate with you, man.
I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna take them out anyway because I'm gonna do something to go back to school. But I really don't do nothing. I mean, like I said, a birthday just a birthday, man. See, I can celebrate every day of the year if I want to.
Yeah, I stopped celebrating my shit, but I'm about to be 40 and everything. I'm just gonna do my normal thing that
Oh,
I
you
do
about to
every
be
year.
40. I'll make sure I get you something that say 40, baby.
You gotta
No, you
understand.
better not give me not a damn thing. You
We
understand what I'm saying?
we
Don't you
was
give
ex-
me shit,
we was
motherfucker.
excited to go to the casino when we turned
Yeah.
a certain age. We was excited to get alcohol and
No,
shit.
my ass get excited just to go to fuck the bed, bitch. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, now because you gotta look at my birthday Saturday, Sunday church, and back to work Monday.
Uh-huh.
See, you
So
said the
it's
right thing. I
just
get excited about just going get in the bed. That excite
shit.
me.
You
As
happy
soon
now?
as
Look
I
at your
as
eyes.
soon as soon as I get off, my ass running and I'ma jump. I'm not gonna probably not doing the jumping part, but I'ma try to power walk
Yeah,
it.
you ain't
I ain't
gonna
gonna
leap. Yo,
run.
yeah,
'Cause
you ain't
I'm
young
getting
no more.
so tired.
You can't just leap like that. You ain't 22 no more.
Yeah, no, I can't leave. Got over there, snap, crackle, and pop, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can still do all that. It's just my eyes. One of my eyes is hard to see. I can jump, leap, all that other junk. Yeah.
That's what I say. You better not get you no young woman. You ain't gonna be able to do all that there. You can't
All
be
you
Yeah,
you
gonna do
can't
is
be.
just all you gonna do is just lay around that bitch. Just lay there, bitch. Let her do all the fucking work. Just lay
I'm
there,
good.
just go like this.
I ain't worried about that. I'm good at that part. No 100 pack, no nothing, no Bluetooth, no nothing.
I'm just gonna look like you done because my show about to come on in about 20 minutes. You done yet?
Oh
Yeah.
man, like okay, all right, I'm just playing. Oh man, but yeah, we
Like
gotta
30
do.
minutes. You done or is you finish?
Uh huh. Shit. Well, hopefully you'll have some. Hopefully the next time some more people will pop up or whatever.
We have to do
And stuff
a
like
lot
that.
cleaner topics, and we want to bring on other people. We have to probably clean it up a little bit, make it
Excuse-
cleanish.
I mean, like, well,
You
we'll
gonna have
still.
to make it live on you might have to leave from here and go to Facebook or get them to add to Facebook. So maybe people can request to get on Facebook.
That's what we got to do one time. Yeah, we have to do. Yeah,
What,
we
the
can do that one time.
live?
Yeah, do it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because if you get more people to come on and join, like instantly join and then leave.
You can you tag people? I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
we
you
can
can
tag
tag
each
them on
other and
Facebook.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next time, that's what we'll do. Next time we go live, we'll go
Wanna do
live
it?
on
Okay.
Facebook.
That's a bet.
yeah. Because you can get people to come in and have their questions, and somebody come in and answer and say a question, we answer it, and they leave.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that next time. I think that'll be kind of fun.
We could do
And
that.
see
Sean,
how.
you can start a page like that, and then link your YouTube to it, so they can always go to
That's
YouTube.
what I'll do.
All
That's what I'll
Or
do.
you can try to do both. I don't know if you got to say
Now
that.
I have a YouTube thing, but I don't know it by heart, and I'm not really. I'm trying to boost it a little bit. I'm very, very low on there.
You got time to figure it out and add it to Sean here, add it to the what's the name?
You
Start
gotta
linking
be
it
on
to-
there too. Shit. You know,
Yeah,
you gotta
I
be
mean,
on there too.
if I'm off and available, I come on. Sometimes I be busy, like right now, I be doing what I gotta do to knock it out.
Yeah.
So whenever, like I say, Sean, you gotta let me know. We can link everything. They can go back and watch it, post it on everybody's page. So yeah.
Shoot. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, man.
We can do that.
That's what's
All
up.
right, man, Mr. Answer, I want to hold you up, man.
Shit, I'm about to go back on my duty and everything. So this was my little break. So
All right, y'all, man.
all right, man.
All
All right, y'all.
All right, we closing out, right?
We're closing out.
All right, well, I'm gonna see y'all next time, all right, on Facebook.
That's a
All
bet.
All right, bye.
What's good, you guys? This is your boy DJ Amazing, Simply Amazing.